In the last couple days, we have seen a few rumors start circulating around that has caught a lot of people's attention. Not going to lie, it caught mine as well. But some of these are a lot more reliable than others. So let's delve right into them. A recent posting on LinkedIn got fans, including myself, trying to start connecting the dots on Metroid Prime 4's development. The post was from Bandai Namco Studios in Singapore, and the first title under projects was listed as Unannounced IP First-Person Shooter/Adventure exclusive to the Nintendo Switch. Now, a lot of these leaks have come out from LinkedIn profiles over the last few years, and this looks like a very reliable one. Even Tom Phillips from Eurogamer backs it up with a confirmation that Bandai Namco is developing the game. So according to this leak, it seems like Metroid Prime 4 is in some very capable hands. Bandai did develop the latest Smash Bros. For Wii U, which I think is the best in the series, so why not give them a crack at one of their biggest IPs? Along with this, supposedly many of the developers working on this game were actually developing Star Wars 1313, the game that everyone in the history of the world wanted to play. But sadly, the game never came to fruition and was ultimately canned. But honestly, the Switch makes sense. An action-adventure game set in space or maybe some creatively designed sci-fi planets sounds like it could fit with either game, right? And there aren't many first-person shooter/adventure game styles besides the Metroid Prime series, so this rumor gets my seal of approval. Next up, let's talk about some Crash Bandicoot, a series so cool they had to actually yell at a Nintendo office about how much cooler it was than them.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
According to a European licensing manual, the recent Insane Trilogy is getting a port to the Switch and PC, as well as a new title releasing in 2019. I don't think this is very surprising because the game sold really well on the PlayStation 4. And since Activision still owns the rights to the game instead of Sony, it seems very probable. This wouldn't be the first time a Crash game came out on a Nintendo console anyways. My only issue with this rumor is that it's coming from an odd source. Nowadays, I don't really trust these types of rumors that come from random magazines I've never heard of. Also, I'm not a huge Crash fan actually, but I know that people love the series, so if this turns out to be true, then fantastic. I believe the game could possibly sell better on the Switch than any other console in the first place. The Switch seems like the perfect console for every 3D platformer. But again, I would take this one with a grain of salt. Now onto one of the highest selling game series of all time, Call of Duty. A recent tweet from an industry insider states that the newest addition to the series will be none other than Black Ops 4. The game will release on all platforms, including the Nintendo Switch. The game is set in modern times and is boots on the ground. It will also support HD Rumble motion controls DLC and is being developed by a company that is familiar with Call of Duty games. These industry insiders sometimes are reliable or very unreliable. There were a plethora of them predicting the Switch reveal, and some were right and many were wrong, so it's up to you to decide if you want to believe this. If this is true, I believe it's a great plan. The Switch has captured a huge audience, and I believe if you make a great game, then it will sell well on the console. Time and time again, we have seen that Switch owners are gobbling up games more than any other console on the market. I don't think it's the best way to play a Call of Duty game, but damn, I would love to play a campaign on a long car ride or plane, or even lay in bed and play a couple multiplayer matches before I go to sleep. You could even link up with other Switches to play a zombies mode. Ideally, this rumor makes a whole lot of sense. Activision is an absolute monster of a company who makes billions of dollars a year, so why not bring their biggest and most profitable series onto the hottest and fastest selling console in history? If it works out, then great, they make a lot more money. If not, then no big deal. The company is big enough to take some risks. I hope and do believe this one is true. Maybe I just have high hopes on this one because I just finished Call of Duty World War II's campaign and I thought it was fantastic. Again, these are all rumors or leaks, if you want to call them that. None of these have been officially confirmed as of yet. Rumors are always fun to discuss over. They get fans excited and speculating about their favorite games or consoles. But many times it can lead to disappointment, so try not to get very attached to these. I always try to have some fun with them as well as not get my hopes up. If you think these rumors are true or false, let me know in the comment section, and make sure to subscribe if you want more of my content. Also, check out my latest video where I discuss about the future of the Legend of Zelda series. I'll see you next time.